The old courthouse, built in the mid-19th century, framed by the St. Louis Arch, constructed in the 1960s. And in downtown St. Louis, welcome to the Dome at America Center, and out onto the field come the St. Louis Rams. Before a roaring capacity crowd, getting ready to take on Warren Sapp.
Andy McCollum, University of Toledo.
Adam Timmerman, South Dakota State University.
Ryan Tucker, GCU.
On 2nd and 7 now, over the middle, that's Torrey Holt.
Now Garcia's in instead of Newton. Does he get the umlaut over his name, Al? And how does that change the pronunciation?
Not tonight. Here's Warner on a quick count, gives the ball to Falk, and there goes Marshall. So now it's 2nd and inches from the 40-yard line on the game's opening drive, the play fake. And Warner under pressure, and down he goes. He gets thrown down by Jamie Duncan. So in effect, the Rams 3rd and 6 from the 35-yard line. Warner goes to the left side, and that is caught by Torrey Holt.
John Lynch, Stanford University.
Dexter Jason, Florida State University.
And here's Warner setting up a screen, and he lofts it into the arms of Conwell, and Ernie Conwell turns it into a big gain all the way inside. Just trust Squawk Box. 1st and 10. Here is Warner. Pump faking, throwing, and it's incomplete. Isaac Bruce had gotten loose.
He is not the leading interceptor.
3rd down and 10 from the 26-yard line on the game's opening drive. Warner has protection, throws over the middle, and it's incomplete. And getting free was Isaac Bruce. Late. This is a 44-yard attempt now for Jeff Wilkins to try to give St. Louis the lead, and he does. McDaniel and Christie, 2 longtime Vikings who came over last season, as Brad Johnson, another ex-Viking, gets sacked on the first play. Chidi Ahanotu, the ex-Buck who's been involved in a war of words with Warren Sapp, his ex-teammate, says take that on the first play. Coordinator of the year, he'd be the leading candidate. Here's Mark Royals punting. Oz Hakeem back to accept it at the 34-yard line, and he fumbles as he is prone to do, and the Bucs come up with the ball at the 26-yard line. Hakeem had been hurt, and Mike Martz was telling us yesterday he probably won't run punts back.
Unsure of his ankle, then unsure where he's got to go.
With Marshall Faulk, for instance, who comes into the game averaging 5.5, almost double. 3rd down and 6. Johnson throws over the middle to the tight end. That's Dave Moore. Tony Dungy just trying to find the right mix. Mike Martz looks up at the clock. 3rd down and 8. Keyshawn Johnson wide to the right. They set it up for Dunn on the screen to the left side, and Warwick Dunn can fight his way only to the 7. Joe, I go for the upright. The wind is blowing. I think it has a draw. It goes straight. 25-yarder by Grammatica, and that one is no good. Here we go again.
Shank the lob wedge. Sell the soap. Sell the soap.
From the 20-yard line. Here is Falk, and that's why he's a monster, because he goes through the middle. And a short 2 from the 29-yard line, and they give it to the upback. And this is Robert Holcomb. St. Louis 3, Tampa Bay nothing. That was Grammatica's first miss under 30 yards in his 3-year career, by the way. Warner throws over the middle. There is the Reverend Isaac Bruce, and he takes the ball into Tampa Bay territory. 20-yard gain for Isaac Bruce. 4 minutes to go in the period. Toss it to Falk. He gives it on the end around to Isaac Bruce, and Bruce gets tripped up and loses the ball. And the ball is apparently still alive, and it's going to be Tampa Bay's ball.
Hey, you can't ask for a better start for the Buccaneers than this.
12 championship game, Texas and the Colorado Buffaloes after that win over Nebraska on Friday. Johnson on 1st down throws. Mike Allstott sees his first action of the night. Dunn. And Dunn gets tripped up at the 40. And there's Don Davis, another linebacker and a former Tampa Bay Buck. 2nd down and 7. And the pass is caught out in the flat by Allstott. Seeks the 1st down and gets it. Strong safety tonight, replacing Archuleta. 1st and 10 from the 33. And a slant is caught by Riddell Anthony. Buccaneers trying to cash in on another turnover. They didn't on the first. Johnson works out of the shotgun here. Protected well, throws, and it's caught by Johnson. And Keyshawn takes it to the 7. So a big 1st down. Ball at the 6-yard line on 1st down and goal. Allstott, big hole, and he rumbles into the end zone for a touchdown.
You talk about running downhill. That was like the man who skied down Everest.
Like people were trying to get out of his way.
Lovie Smith is the defensive coordinator on the other side of the field tonight. Herm Edwards is doing a magnificent job with the 7-3 coming off a bye-week Jets. 2nd and 12. Warner under pressure throws over the middle and jams it into Torrey Holt for a first down up at the 40-yard line.
And, you know, I'm Tony Dungy. He's such a nice man. I just think. Wait for action play here.
2nd and 5, and here is Falk, and Marshall goes rambling through the Buck defense. Warner, quick toss, caught by Bruce, and there go the Rams. It's like a 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line as Warner is under pressure. Warner slips out of the pocket, throws over the middle, and that's caught by Asaki. 1st and 10. Rams marching downfield, down by 4, but then all of a sudden, here comes Warren Sapp with his 4th sack of the season. And then Warren gets into a little jawing session with Garcia.
There's a shocker.
Warner, flag is thrown. Kurt gets it away, and it's incomplete for Jeff Wilkins. Make it 42 officially as the ball is spotted at the 32 a number of years ago at Arizona State. 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. And this is done.
Other teams are interested in your coaches.
Meanwhile, Ted Cottrell doing a great job for Edwards in New York. And on 3rd and 2, the pass is incomplete, intended for Jacquez Green.
Boy, Brad Johnson's being betrayed by his receivers.
Doug, those graphics, man, those are cool this week.
First down at the 26. Here they come. Blitz is picked up, and then it's a nice play made by Derek Brooks. That's a beautiful play on a pass intended for Isaac Bruce. Warner 8 of 18 for a $116. There are the figures. And he puts the ball on the ground again. And it was stripped by Warren Sapp and recovered, I think, by Marcus Jones. And Tampa Bay has created a 3rd turnover, and the Rams are lucky it wasn't 4. Bucks again. First down deep in Ram territory at the 21 as Johnson throws a duck, a wobbly pass intended for Keyshawn Johnson from the 20. Johnson pressured, has room to run, but that's closed down quickly at the 18-yard line. London Fletcher got there.
There you go.
That would have been good from 55. Made him an All-American, made him the #1 draft choice of the New York Giants in 1960. 2nd and 9 from the 24. Warner throws, caught by Bruce, or Torrey Holt over the middle. Here in the final minute, 3rd down and 8. Replaced by Chartrick Darby.
False start, number 76 offense.
Ron Blum just went into the huddle to remind the Rams the clock is going to continue to run when the ball was ready for play. That cost them another 10 seconds. Here goes Warner, wide open. Down the sideline is Isaac Bruce. Donnie Abraham on that side of the field. 17 ticks remaining. Warner throws underneath. They have to take a timeout right now as Marshall Faulk makes the catch. They take a timeout in the waning seconds as Warner throws off his back foot for Ernie Conwell over the middle, and he couldn't make the catch. And now he has to get up to the line quickly to get it off before the play clock expires. This whole play could take 7 seconds. 3rd down and 5. Warner throws. It is caught at the 5. They have to take a timeout immediately, and they do to stop the clock as Ernie Conwell. 24-yard attempt for Wilkins. And the Bucks do a magnificent job defensively in a half in which the Rams don't get into the end zone. They settle for 3 Wilkins field goals. A little exasperated look on Mike Martz's face as he goes back to the locker room.
And a little compromise by Marty and the players at a team meeting has been the reason for the turnaround.
3rd down and 10. It's caught by Moore over the middle, and the tight end converts on 3rd and long. First down for the Bucks from the 45-yard line. Play fake buys time. There's Johnson getting free at the Ram 40 and tackled at the 38-yard line. 3rd down and 6 from the 33. Johnson slings it over the middle, and getting open and picking up the first down is Jaquez Green. Good protection. Finds the big man again. It's Dave Moore. Allstott and Cook in the backfield. Allstott playing the tailback in this set. First down at the 8-yard line. Give it to Mike. Cuts in behind Cook. Seeks his second touchdown of the night and gets it.
Second walk-in touchdown for Mike Allstott.
And that snaps that tie with James Wilder and makes him in the second half. 8:25 to go in the third. They begin on the ground, and there is that Tampa Bay defense again, and that's Warren Sapp with a Dan Gable kind of move.
Man, watch the right hand. The quickness off the ball is just outstanding. Beats the offensive line, then takes care of Hodgins.
First time this season the Rams have trailed by as many as 8 points. 3rd and 14. Warner throwing over the middle, and he gets out of trouble with a pass to Torrey Holt, and he takes it all the way out to the 46-yard line. So we'll check on Marshall, who went down hard on that shoulder on the sack takedown, on the Warren Sapp takedown. As Kennedy, Sapp slammed him to the turf at 2nd down and 16. They sent Falk into a short pattern, and the pass is caught by Oz Hakeem at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line, and they toss it back to Falk, and there goes Marshall, and he gets slung down out of bounds by Dexter Jackson, and that precipitates a flag after a 17-yard gain. Falk, the setback on 3rd down and goal. Give it to Marshall. Can he get in? No. He is stopped inside the 1. No hesitation whatsoever on the Rams' part. Warner asked for quiet. 4th and goal inside the 1. Kurt's going to throw into the end zone, wide open to Brandon Manu Malayuna. His first catch of the season.
First catch of his career.
Keep his team in the league. Mark sends him the play after the timeout. 2-point conversion. The league success rate 44% on 2-point conversions, and Marshall Falk nearly walks into the end zone behind a Tom Newton block. He's the best at knowing where the camera is since Reggie Jackson. 3rd down and 6 from the 14. Johnson throws. Allstott makes the catch. Craig, who actually had 85 and 81 games, and then you go to the wideout Berry, who caught no touchdowns from Unitas in 1960. And there is Warrick Dunn on 3rd down, making the catch, beating the defender at the 44-yard line. Johnson throws, and it's caught by Keyshawn, his 76th grab of the season. 1st and 15. Depends what streak you're on. In the 29-yard line. This is Warrick Dunn to the 21. In Sports Illustrated, he'll talk about your mother, your newborn baby, your grandma. There are no boundaries.
Well, that was not euphemistic on Keyshawn's part.
No.
Cut right to the chase there.
2nd and 6 from the 21. Dunn, huge hole, turns the corner, skirts the sideline, and is out of bounds.
Touchdown, Al.
Well, they signal touchdown.
Yeah, we got the signal.
Hit the pylon.
Jumped inside the pylon. 2 plays in a row. Warrick Dunn has embarrassed Rich Cody. Watch Cody come up, but Dunn with too much speed down the sidelines. Now, did he stay in bounds?
Tampa Bay, after reclaiming the lead, up by 7 as Warner surveys on the move, and the pass is incomplete. Shortly, 49ers 8-2 after that win yesterday at Indy. A game back, and then the Bucs in a pivotal game for them tonight.
Cannot believe the Niners, man. That is.
Yeah. 3rd and 10 from the 28-yard line. Warner fires, and it's incomplete, and he's lucky it wasn't intercepted by Dexter Jackson, overtly showing his frustration with Mike Martz on the sideline, and that is blocked. Baker's kick is blocked by the Bucs. And it doesn't matter who recovers. It's going to be Tampa's ball at the 20-yard line. Robbie Abdullah Keyshawn Johnson lines up in the slot to the left. Brad Johnson comes back to Dunn, sets up the screen. Good blocking, pays the price as he gets to the 11-yard line. He's short of the first down by 2.
Warwick Dunn it's almost as if he saw where that yellow line was.
They're going to line up to go for it. I thought he gave him a very favorable spot, and Johnson, who needs an inch, has it.
That's when you go for that quarterback sneak.
Johnson throwing for Johnson, and it's knocked away by Aeneas Williams. Allstock the tailback. Johnson falls down, may have tripped on the center's foot. 14-yard line.
Look for Warwick Dunn right here. He's been the man.
They send him out into the pattern after a chip block. The pass is underthrown, intercepted by the tackle, Brian Young, playing pass defense. A flag is down at the 22-yard line in the vicinity of Brad Johnson, who went down.
Well, Brian Young was in press coverage. He doesn't throw many interceptions to begin with, much less to defensive linemen.
Holding, number 67 offense. Our penalties decline. Personal foul.
Plum looks like he's been through the war.
On number 72, St. Louis. That's a 15-yard penalty. First down, St. Louis.
79 yards instead of 64.
No problem.
Not with these guys. They're going for it all right here, and the pass is hauled in by Torrey Holt at the Tampa Bay 43. Warner throws underneath, hauled in at the 39-yard line by Marshall Faulk, who's tackled. 3rd down and 4 at the 36-yard line. Warner, and a real quick slant. Bucks line up with 5 guys along the line. They blitz. Warner throws, and it's intercepted by Donnie Abraham at the 34-yard line. Intended for Torrey Holt. Abraham reads it beautifully, even though Tampa blitzes, man-to-man coverage. 1st and 5 after the whistle at the 39-yard line. Allstock. They string him out and knock him down for a loss. 2nd down and 7, and Johnson again falls down, but this time gets up and then gets sacked back at the 32-yard line. 2nd time, Brad. 3rd down and 11 at the 33-yard line as Johnson retreats from the shotgun, throws underneath to Allstock, but right there to grab him around the ankles and knock him down at the 32 is Brian Young. They use all of the play clock. And Royals really booms this one, a beauty, to the 16-yard line. Hakeem has space down the sideline, cuts it back, spin move all the way to the 45-yard line. Hakeem. Royals with a 51-yard punt, 28-yard return. Kurt retreats on 1st down, slings it over the middle of the traffic, and it's picked off by John Lynch. And Lynch returns the ball to the 50-yard line. May have been tipped. It winds up in the hands of Lynch.
It was tipped, Al, by the other big play defender for the Buccaneers, Derek Brooks. So Sapp has made plays. Derek Brooks comes up with this one, and John Lynch finishes off with the interception. Watch Brooks go high and just get 2 fingers on that ball.
So ball security is the key right here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On a conservative play, they give it to Allstock. Mike stays in bounds. It looked like he was turnover. They had 8 turnovers against the Saints in their only other loss this season.
They were outplayed tonight, Al.
Yes, they were. No question.
You guys are getting back hot again.
So the Rams go to 8-2. Bucks go to 5-5. Wrap it up. Play of the game when we come back.